Hello and welcome to a beginner's guide to the Light Assault class in PlanetSide 2. The Light Assault class is very true to its name. It can't take much damage and it can't really deal that much damage compared to the other classes. The main attribute of this class is its jetpack. Use this to your advantage. Instead of fighting on the ground, fight on the roofs. Instead of walking through doors, fly through windows. And instead of engaging players head on, flank them, use your jetpack to fly over them, or even just use it to escape difficult units like MAC units, tanks, or even aircraft. Just having the jetpack really gives an extra capability to this class. When it comes to assaulting bases, it's really easy to fly over walls and destroy shield generators and spawn generators. It's also great at tracking down spawn beacons. They usually are seen as these bright lights in the sky. You'll have purple, blue, or red depending on the team. Once you find them, just aim at the bottom, shoot them down. They usually put it high up areas placed by the enemy light assault class, so it takes an allied assault class to fly up there and root them out. Destroying this will eliminate their respawn capability, making it easy to defend or capture an enemy base. Another thing you should focus on with this class is its ability to get into these high up areas and use this to your advantage. The best case scenario of this is the aircraft bases. It's really easy to fly up there and get to the high tier areas where you have clear shot of anyone on the respawn bays, anyone repairing the turrets, anyone at just sniping from the top. It's really easy to kill defenders there. You can usually get some pretty high kills, and it's really easy for beginners to get up there and kill people. But one thing you have to keep in mind is don't just shoot randomly. Make sure that when you shoot to kill, because if you shoot a person and they run off and get away, they'll instantly know that you're up there and they'll come back around and kill you or shoot or flush you out some way. So you want to use this in kind of a stealthy way. Only shoot if you know that you're going to kill the people and no one else is going to see you. Another way of using this class is if you want to do a aerial assault on a base, you can get a whole bunch of people in light assault classes, get them into a big dropship, fly it over, and everyone can just jump out and jetpack to safety. It's a pretty effective way of invading deep into a base or something that has a lot of anti-air capabilities, so you can't really get a full landing. When it comes to upgrades for this class, the first upgrade that you must get is the C4. It brings an extra capability to this class that you really need. You can actually wipe out MAC units in one C4 charge. This is really great. You can hear them thumping around and you can use the jetpack to fly over them, drop it basically right on in front of their feet and detonate it, and it'll be none the wiser. And this is a great way of taking out MAX units, probably one of the best ways apart from using the heavy assault to fire a rocket into their face. And another thing you can use it on is vehicles. But when you first get this upgrade, you only get one bit of C4, so it really you can only use it on max or destroy or damage tanks or base defenses. When you get the two bits of C4, that's when you can really start destroying vehicles and base defenses and become more aggressive with it. But you shouldn't go out of your way to do this stuff. Only use it when the situation arrives. There's no point trying to chase after a tank or chase after a MAC unit if it's running away from you. Only engage when you've got the upper hand and it fits in with the class. Don't go running off willy-nilly with it, because it probably won't work into your favor. Another upgrade you have to focus on is with the light carbine, which is the class's main weapon. The first thing you want to get is a better sight. I know for the Vanu, the basic sight isn't all that great. And another thing is grip. These two things will it'll make it a lot easier to kill other players and just to get those long distance shots. So once you've got those upgrades, the final one you want to go for is nanoweave armor. If you have that, it'll make it easier to take more damage, take more fall damage, and just makes you more durable in fights. And given as the class is mainly used when you engage a person, it's great to use a jetpack to escape. So the more armor you have and the more health you have, greater chance you have of escaping and flanking the enemy later on and killing them. One final thing which this class is really good for is taking out snipers. They're usually up in a high up area, which is hard to reach for the other classes. So it's your job to fly up there. You usually take them unaware, so you can even get the melee kill. All it takes is 2 swipes of the knife to take him out. Once you got the hang of that, got the hang of fighting on roofs, got the hang of flying through windows, got all the upgrades, got the C4, you'll have a lot of fun with this class. It's probably the best class in the game. Anything with a jetpack pretty much makes it the best. So I hope you found this useful. If you have, be sure to thumbs up and stay tuned for more.